Hello everyone, it is Marguerite. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video and seeing what I am up to. So my inspiration for this look was what is trending this fall, which is the dark brown smoky eyeshadow with the matching brown lip. So I thought I would try it out and hope that you guys like this tutorial. Be sure to let me know what you think and please remember to subscribe and feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to talk to you guys and interact with any of you. I'd love to make new friends, be your friend. I'm here for you guys. So thank you for watching, and to see how I did this makeup look, just keep watching. For foundation, I'm going to try this. This is by Josie Maran Vibrant Argan Skin. I got this from Sephora with my points. So first I'm going to apply the illuminator. It came with an illuminator. I'm going to apply this all over my skin and then go on top of it with this foundation. This is in the color Awakened. So I'm going to apply that with this angled sculpting brush by Real Techniques. So I'm just applying it directly to the brush. This is the illuminator, and this will just help your skin look healthier. It's good to go in with this under your foundation, and it will just kind of add a nice healthy glow and shine to your face. Okay, now time for concealer. We're gonna go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightener first. This is peach colored, so it's just really gonna help awaken under your eye area. I like applying this under my concealer, and it just kind of helps that area look even brighter, which helps you just look a little more awake and well rested, and it helps cover any darkness. So I just pat it with my ring finger gently under my eye in that half moon shape, because you just mainly want this to cover up any darkness. That's where you want the main brightness. And then I'm going in with my concealer. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination Full Coverage Concealer. I like that this reminds me of the Tarte Maracuja one, if you've ever tried that. I like taking this in the upside down triangle, and that does wonders for me. It just really helps highlight under my eye area. But if that's too much for you, you know, you can just do it in that half moon shape right there. But I bring it down and it just kind of helps highlight my face. And I'm using the same brush. I think it's good to use the same brush when applying foundation and concealer. It just helps because, you know, some of the foundation is left over and that will blend with the concealer and just help it blend a little more naturally. Now I'm blending it out just by patting, going back and forth. And I like that this is angled. It really helps get under my eye area. So this is a good affordable brush if anyone is looking for that. Now, and I just feel like adding a little cream warmth to my face. So I'm using this one by Pure Cosmetics, their Cameo Contour. This is the color medium. And I'm going to apply this under my cheekbone like so, on my temple, middle of my forehead, temple, same thing on the other side, and then along my jawline, and then a little on the tip of my nose. That helps it not look so long, and then just like that, and that will help contour my nose. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush to help blend out my nose. I'm just going to use this one, this double-ended one by Tarte. I'm going to use this side just to help my nose, blend that out, because I don't want to smear this everywhere. And it's good to blend this, upwards under your eyebrows, because that will just help add definition right there. And if some of the contour gets on the center of your nose, that's okay. You can go back in with your concealer, or I'm just going to use the other end of this, that cream shade, and that will just kind of help highlight that area. And then I'm just going to blend the rest of that out with the same foundation concealer brush that I used. And I like to blend it in circular upward motions. You don't want to bring it down, you want to bring it up. And that'll just help your face look a little more lifted. And then I bring whatever's left all along the hairline. Okay, now I'm going to set everything. It's good to set all the liquids with the powder before you go on with the bronzer, and that'll just help your bronzer application apply more smoothly. and it just kind of sets your foundation, it locks it in place, it locks your concealer and your cream products, and just helps prevent them from wearing away faster. It helps them last longer on your face. So first I'm dipping it into the powder, and then I'm just gonna press it into my face. And by pressing it, that just helps prevent swiping my foundation or moving my foundation and the cream bronzer that I did. So it's just good to be gentle, and the powder, by pressing it, it just kind of locks it in place rather than move it all around your face. So I'm really going in with a lot of powder because I want this very super matte look. And then I got all these new brushes from Morphe. So from now on, I'm going to be using a lot of Morphe brushes. They're pretty cheap. Each one is anywhere from $2 to like $10. So they're pretty affordable, and I figured I should finally try them out. So for bronzer, I'm going to go in with this Morphe N527 brush. And this is very comparable to the MAC 135 brush that I always use. I just love that it's dome shaped. That just helps give a really good bronzer application. It's kind of flat and thinner on top, so it kind of helps you contour and gives you just a really good bronzer application. And I like that it's rounded. It just helps you blend out the bronzer more naturally than if it was more compact and straight like this one. So it just gives you a more natural finish rather than a more defined finish. So for bronzer, I'm going in with this Bobbi brown powder. This is their bronzing powder and the color Golden Light one. So I'm just dipping my new brush in. Don't judge me for not washing this before I use it, because I don't really have time for that. And then I'm just going to start gently brushing this onto my cheekbones, and then in circular motions I go up along my temple. Then same thing with the other side. And then along my jawline. And for the chin, if you want it to look more defined and pointed, just kind of go at an angle like that, and then same thing on the other eye to create like the V shape, and that'll just kind of help define your chin a little more. And then I'm just doing one more coat. And then I bring whatever's left on my brush down on my neck. Now for blush, I'm going to use this one by Giorgio Armani, the Cheek Fabric Sheer Blush. This is in the color 200, and I think this is a beautiful deep brick red color for the fall. And I think it will complement the brown eyeshadow that I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this angled Morphe E4 brush to apply it. And I'm just going to sweep it up my cheekbones and then buff it out in circular motions. But I usually don't like to bring it too far to the middle of my face. I just like to leave it more in the outer part. It just helps me look more defined when I leave it in the outer part rather than bring it forward. It just kind of helps my face look more rounded if I bring it onto my apples. So I usually just sweep it in the back half of my face, and then you can go back in with your bronzer brush and go over that just to sheer out and blend it in more naturally with your bronzer. Now I'm going to set all my powders before I move on to my eyes. First, I'm going to spray this Pharmacy Skin Dew, this hydrating mist and setting spray. This is one of my favorite things to spray. It just helps my skin stay hydrated and just helps it look a little more dewy. Now I'm going to fill my eyebrows real quick using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. Now for eyes. First I'm going to prime my eyes. So I'm going to go in with this NARS primer to help with my oil control and prevent any creasing. Then I'm going in with this MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. And this is a really good eyeshadow base. It's an ochre cream color, and this will just really help enhance your colors. It's a little thick, and it's just a really good base before you go in with any eyeshadows, and just helps them stay put and show up better. So if you ever have a problem with eyeshadows showing up on your eyelid, maybe try a cream colored cream eyeshadow base before you go in with any following eyeshadows. Okay, now for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the new Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use these three colors. So I'm going to be using this Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this brown color Lula. you want to tap off the excess because it looks like there's a lot of fallout, and I'm going to put this tissue under my eye just to help prevent any fallout. But I'm going to wiggle this brush into my crease first in that half moon shape, and then wrap it around the eye in a C shape to buff it out and blend it out. I'm going to go in circular and backward circular motions, just repeating this. So circular, now backward circular. And that just helps blend this out. And then usually whatever's left, I'll run under my bottom lash line. Now same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to take a more fluffy dome-shaped brush. This is the Morphe R37, the rose gold brush. And I'm going to take the color Isabel, which is a more orangey color, and I'm going to apply this in the crease over that Lula brown color that I used. And that's just going to help it add dimension and just help it look more smoky by layering that color on top. So I'm doing the same thing, circular and backward circular motions, and then I'm bringing this a little above the crease too, just to make that look really smoky. And then whatever's left, run under your eye. Same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to take a more flat brush. This is the Morphe R42. And then I'm going to dip it into that chocolatey brown violetta color. I'm going to tap this onto my eyelid because I want the whole eyelid brown, very brown. So tap, 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 tap. And then I'm not going above the crease. And then when I get towards the center, I'm just going to swipe. And whatever's left, I'm running that carefully under my lash line. I'm going to do one more coat of that. Okay, now I'm going in with the original dome shape brush, the second brush that I used, the R37, and dipping that into the orangey Isabel color. And I'm going to apply this into the crease and blend out those edges to just help it look more smoky and not as harsh. And I'm just taking a Q-tip and I'm going to clean up the inner part of my eye. I don't want a lot of harsh brown in there. And then for an inner corner highlight, which I really like, it just kind of helps your eyes look a little more awake and helps them look a little more bigger. I'm going to apply this Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop in the color Honey Bunny. And I'm just wiggling that in the innermost part of my eye. And I'm going to blend that out with this Morphe R41 brush. Now I'm going to apply a brown liner to my bottom lash line. This is the Rock and Kohl Eye Pencil by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just going to smudge that out with the brush I used for the inner part of my eye. This is the Morphe M41. I'm just going over that, just kind of smudging it out. Now I'm just applying a black eyeliner to my top lash line. I'm just trying to stay as close to the lashes as I can. And this is just going to be the base for my liquid liner. And I'm not doing too fancy of a line. The black will just really help your eyes pop. Now I'm going to apply a little liquid liner on top of that. I'm not doing too intense of a wing. I'm just going to lightly flick it out at the end, which I will show you. And I'm just using this Clinique pretty easy liquid eyeliner eyelining pen. So I'm keeping this as close to my lash line as I can, and then I just lightly flicked it out at the end. So I'm going to apply these great cheap ones. I think I got these at Walmart. These are by Kiss, number 11. And I'm using the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive, which is my favorite. It doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it like the Duo one does. So be right back. Okay, now I'm going to apply a quick coat of mascara just to help my false lashes blend in more naturally with my real lashes. Not like anything's natural about these, but it just helps. Okay, now lastly, lips. I'm going to first apply this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Lip Saver Primer to my lips. And I like this product. I find that it helps my liquid lipsticks not be as streaky and patchy because it helps hydrate your lips. So if your lips are dry, liquid lipstick isn't going to look the best. So it is good to exfoliate and apply a lip primer before you go in with a liquid lipstick, which brings me to my final product. I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. Sorry for all the commotion. There are babies all around my house. But I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the color True Grit, which is a true brown, and I thought it would complement my eyeshadow. So this is the first time I've really ever gone in with the true brown, so we will see how this looks, but I think it'll look good. I like that this is pointed. It really helps you align your lips first. This completes my makeup tutorial. I think this is very on trend for this fall. I just see a lot of this on YouTube, so I just decided I would try it out, and I like it. I think the brown lip is different and it's very dark, but I kind of like it. So I hope you guys like it too, and let me know if you ever try it out and recreate it, and if you have a favorite brown color that you like. So thank you everyone for watching, and please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope that you guys are having a great fall day. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.